morning, dear Toastmasters and guests.
Good morning.
Welcome to Vadodara Toastmasters Club meeting number 396. First of all, I will start the meeting by speaking to grammar. Now, during the meeting, there are a few ground rules which we all need to follow. First rule is I will request everyone to take out your phone and switch it to silent or vibration mode. I will give you 10 seconds for that. During the meeting, please avoid any kind of crosstalk or crosswalk so that the speaker will not get distracted. Whenever you are on the stage, please avoid to talk about politics, sex, and religion. We have kept attendance sheet at the back, so I would request everyone to fill your name in the attendance sheet. Restrooms are located outside the room. Take downstairs on the front. Now I would request everyone to have a warm handshake whenever you are coming or leaving the stage with the speaker. I will be launching the polls in our respective groups, guest groups and member group. So after each session, I would request everyone to vote accordingly. Now we will move ahead with the vision of Toastmasters. For that, I would request everyone to raise your right hand and repeat after me. We provide a supportive and positive learning experience in which members are empowered to develop communication and leadership skills, resulting in greater self-confidence and personal growth. Now, I would request our presiding officer, Toastmaster Sudhir Dhuri, on the stage, please.
Good morning, dear guests and fellow Toastmasters.
Good morning.
What a beautiful dress code we have today, and I can see a color palette here with all the colors. Seeing so many colors remind me of my journey with the colors. When I was a kid in school, my wardrobe was limited to only 2-3 colors: black, blue, white. How many of you had those 3 basic colors? That was my comfort zone. Slowly, my acceptance for colors started expanding. I began wearing purple, grey, green, then orange and yellow. If someone asks me today what is my favorite color, of course I'm biased towards blue. But I have accepted all the beautiful colors and I have started to wear all those colors. And that is exactly what growth looks like. Expanding beyond what we are comfortable with. Holi is just around the corner, and I realized I have had different phases of Holi, or we call it Dhuleti, journey in my life. My first phase was in the early school days. I used to wake up early, wear old clothes. My mama used to do me a champi before I leave for playing Holi. And of course I would play with water balloons and colors. But when I returned home, I was not in one color. I was drenched in multiple colors. Who here enjoy Holi with water balloons and colors? Then came next phase. Around 10th or 12th standard, I would still wake up early, wear old clothes, but this time I would do my champi and then I will go for playing. And we upgraded to Pakka colors. You know that tube colors we have, silver, black. That colors will never fade. Who enjoys playing Holi with that Pakka colors, the tube ones? Okay. And now, I am in a different zone. I don't enjoy playing with water balloons or colors or Pakka colors, but I play and celebrate Holi with natural colors or dry colors. Come on, who all are in for only dry colors? Okay. Some of you has raised hand in all the 3 which I asked. I don't know why. And I believe later in my life ahead, I will have another phase where Holi means celebrating having togetherness with your family, your friends, eating pakoras, eating sweets. I hope you had sweets today, right?
Yes.
Thank you. So the way we celebrate Holi may change with time, but the essence remains the same, which is joy, togetherness, laughter, and celebration. Similarly, Toastmaster just feels like same to me. No matter what mood I am in, when I walk into this room on a Sunday morning, I feel uplifted. I learn something new, I meet new people, I grow a little more. Just like colors blend together to create something beautiful, here, personalities, experiences, and speeches blend together to create a powerful meeting. So today, we are not just celebrating Holi in advance, but also we are celebrating learning, growth, and togetherness. With that colorful thought, let us begin today's meeting. We have few guests today, so let us have a quick guest introduction, 30 seconds each. So may I request each guest to stand up on your place and give a quick introduction, your name, what do you do, and how do you get to know about Toastmasters. Starting with you, Loki.
So good morning everyone, I'm Loki Vasan. I'm currently studying in Kati Shakti Vishwavidyalaya, pursuing BTech. I always wanted to improve my communication skills and leadership, and then I decided to come to this club and get to know how this can help me in upskilling myself, and and also transitioning myself into a better version of myself. Yeah, I'm happy to be here.
We have Abodi.
Hi everyone, and this is Abori. I'm basically from Nagpur, but over here just for job purpose. I'm working professional, and I got to know about Toastmasters from my manager itself because we are currently growing as a company, and learning skills is always a good thing, right? So just thought to attend it and see how that goes. But really happy to see you all, and yeah, looking forward to it. Thank you.
Yes, sir.
Hi everyone, my name is Sanjay Wagela. I am working as an IT professional in art industries. So I was planning. So there are two things in my life, in my mind. One was the technical skill of the generative AI. One was the communication skill. So I was confused which I have to pick. So I introspect myself and I check means generative AI इतना भी मुझे आ जाएगा, लेकिन मैं जब तक कंपनी या बिजनेस को कम्युनिकेट ही नहीं कर पाऊंगा तो उसका कोई मीनिंग ही नहीं रहेगा. So I choose the this वाला part communication skill. So I did a course from Ankur Wariku, Veda, the effective way of communication. So I have completed that course and right now I am exercising. So during my exercise I came to know that this is the very good platform to improve our communication skill. So I am happy to be here.
Hello everyone, I am Rohan and this is my second time here, and I am from Sonipat, Haryana, and currently working in income tax department.
Our future Toastmasters, Simpi.
Hello everyone, since all of you know me, this is my third meeting. I came to know about Toastmasters from Google, of course, and then I searched it, and then I came to know it's a really good platform to connect with people, understand their background, to improve your leadership, communication skill, and all those things. And Vikram is helping me in that a lot. So thanks to you, Vikram, and thank you everyone for welcoming me.
I welcome you all today for this beautiful, colorful meeting, and I hope you take back something valuable today. Now, moving ahead, we have a segment called Book of the Week. So I will now hand over the stage to TM Jaimin for the segment.
How many of you are a member of a WhatsApp group which sends you 200 good morning message every day and annoys you? But do you have courage to exit that WhatsApp group? Have you ever tried making everyone around you like you? If yes, congratulations. You have experienced the fastest route towards exhaustion. Yes, exactly. That's what the book I am going to review, Courage to be Disliked. This book is written by Ishiro Kishimi and Fumikate Kago, Japanese authors. This book is a thought-provoking conversation which challenges the way we see happiness, relationship, and personal freedom. The authors have particularly included the ideas of a great philosopher, Alfred Adler, who was believing that our lives are not shaped by our past, but the careful choices we are making today at present moment. So, good morning, fellow Toastmaster and guest. This book begins with a young man storming into the house of an old philosopher, saying, "My life is a mess. It is all because of my past." The philosopher calmly listened to him and said something shockingly. "You are not determined by your past." Guys, this book is written in a form of dialogues between a young man and an old philosopher. And believe me, while reading this book, you feel like that old philosopher is talking to you. There are 3 different concepts given in this book. The first one is, our past doesn't define us, but the goal we choose for today. That is how our present is defined. For example, one young man was claiming that I can't make friends because I was bullied in school when I was a child in past. Philosopher counters it. The reason for loneliness is not bullying in the school, but it is your careful choice to be in isolation to avoid getting hurt again. So that's how you shift the responsibility from past to present. Second idea is about separation of task. If I give an example, parents will always feel bad when their child refuses to study and they think this is our failure. But right, parents' job is to give platform, the environment and guidance for a children to study. But if children study or not, they have to bear consequences. It is their task to study, not yours. So that's how we need to believe what task is ours and what task is others. It will help you to free yourself from unnecessary burden of emotions. And the third one, the powerful core key concept of the book is courage to be disliked. Many times we compromise on our values, our principles to avoid getting disliked by others. And that's how we don't go with our values and principles, but that is the real way of freedom in our life. In conclusion, the book Courage to be Disliked is more than a book. It's a mirror which helps us to stop chasing approvals from others, encourages us to avoid any unnecessary validation from others. It helps to get freedom by having courage to be disliked. And I would give it maybe 50-50 because the thoughts which are given in these books, sometimes it may get heavier if you are not a psychology student. So go with this book and try yourself. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Toastmaster Jaimin, for recommending such a beautiful book. Now I would like to hand over the stage and give this control of this meeting to none other than TM Pradeep, who will add more colors and more thoughts in this beautiful thing.
Good morning, fellow Toastmasters and esteemed guests. Myself, Pradeep Malik, and I am playing the role of the Toastmaster of the day. How many of you believe that Toastmaster is Design the learning experience. How many of you believe? Design the learning experience. Now the second question for you. Why it is design the learning experience? Is it because of speeches? Is it because of evaluations? Is it because of tabletop session? What is it? Why it is designed?
I think the setup of this meeting is such that it internally it makes us to feel to learn and find out, and that is the desire here.
Anybody else?
Because it's got a predefined structure.
Predefined structure. Very good. Anything? Anybody else? Very good. So, what is the reason why I am calling this Toastmaster is design learning experience? Because of alignment. There is alignment of certain elements in this meeting. If you see this total structure of the Toastmaster meeting, there is alignment. Now, why I am calling this alignment? What is the structure of the Toastmaster meeting? If you see the structure of the Toastmaster meeting, there is a mission, right? There are people. Now we are going to celebrate Holi in coming days. Now, if we understand the structure of the Toastmaster meeting and what are the different strategies that are used in this meeting, if we extract that strategies from this meeting and use that strategies for Holi celebration, then that Holi celebration is also going to become an impactful and very joyful experience for us. So in Toastmaster we are starting each and every meeting with a mission. We are here to empower every one of us. If we consider this point, what should be the mission whenever we are celebrating the Holi? What is the mission? What we are trying to do by celebrating the Holi? Can anybody of you tell me what is the mission of Holi? Please show my first slide. What is the mission? Why we are celebrating the Holi? See, Toastmaster is celebrating. We are celebrating to empower everybody. Why we are celebrating the Holi?
To celebrate ourselves.
This is the whole mission of the Holi, to create safe and respectful and joyful environment where celebration strengthens relationships. This Holi is originated from the story of Prahlad and Holika, and the learning from that story is truth always survives, ego always burns, and faith always wins over fear. So, the first element in the Toastmaster, please go to the next slide. The first element in the Toastmaster to create the learning experience is that the first element is the people. People is the first element. If you see what is happening in the Toastmaster, there is respect, there is maturity, there is harmony in the people. And Toastmaster is creating that harmony so that people will get a very good learning experience. In the same way, in the Holi, if we respect each other, if we create harmony with each other, if we align all those members who are going to involve in our celebration, then and then only we will be able to create an impactful, joyful environment. So let us try in this meeting to create the impactful and joyful learning experience with the Holi. Please go to the next slide. So what we are going to do here, we are going to create that learning experience. We are going to involve the people. So we all have to sing this one line with each other. Let me start. होली के दिन दिल खिल जाते हैं, रंगों में रंग मिल जाते हैं. Come on everybody. होली के दिन दिल खिल जाते हैं, रंगों में रंग मिल जाते हैं.
दुश्मन भी गले मिल जाते हैं.
Right? See, what is the amount? What I have done? I have just involved the people. You see the difference in the experience? You see the difference in the first thing, what the Toastmaster is doing is involving the people. They are aligning the people to that learning experience. We are aligning the people to that, to strengthen that bonding. And there are various ways by which we can align the people. The next thing, what we are doing in the Toastmaster is, there is an agenda, there is structure. There is structure. Nobody is coming on the stage and presenting his speech at any time. We have particular time. Now what we can take from this for celebrating the Holi? We can create structure. What is the time of welcome and for color dance, refreshment and games. In Toastmaster, whenever a Toastmaster of the day is presenting his speech, he has to follow that structure. That Toastmaster meeting is divided into 3 sessions. The first one is prepared speech session, in which all the prepared speakers comes on the stage and they deliver their speech. The second session is table topic session, in which most of the members they get the opportunity to speak. The third session is evaluation session, in which all the prepared speakers as well as table topic speakers they get evaluated by the evaluation team. This is the structure, and the structure it always followed in the Toastmaster. Now same structure if you follow in the Holi, it will create a very impactful learning experience for us. Now let us move to the introduction of the tag team for today's meeting. The timer for today's meeting, Toastmaster Amit, please be on the dais and explain your role.
Good morning all, I am Toastmaster Amit. I will be performing the duties of timer of the day, and it is my responsibility to guide and assist you for the timing part. For assisting me, I will be having 3 cards. The green card means ki you are qualified. Yellow card is the time which says this is your target time, and red card is the card which shows means ki you have to wrap up your speech. For the I will be assessing mainly 3 parts of the speeches: evaluator speech, prepared speeches, and the timer speeches. For the prepared speeches, you will be having 5 to 7 minutes. For the 5 minutes, I will be showing you green card. For the 6 minutes, I will be showing you a yellow card, and after 7 minutes, I will be showing you the red card. You don't have to stop abruptly. You will be having 30 seconds of the grace period to wrap up your speech. For the table topic masters, you will be having 1 to 2 minutes. For the 1 minute, I will be showing you a green card. For 1.5 minutes, I will be showing you a yellow card, and for the 2 minutes, I will be showing you the red card. For the evaluators, for the 2 minutes, I will be showing the green card. For the 2.5 minutes, I will be showing the yellow card, and for the 3 minutes, I will be showing the red card. Thank you so much.
I would like to call Toastmaster Vikram to explain his role as a counter. Please.
Thank you, Toastmaster of the day, Toastmaster Pradeep. Good morning, Toastmasters and guests. As an R counter, I'll be counting the number of R's, M's, and any catch words and filler words that we use. I'll also closely look at the ki, ka, matlab, or any other vernacular Indian words that come into our English vocabulary. Of late, we all have been using this word so quite often. Everyone starts their sentence with so. I will closely monitor that as well, and when called upon by the general evaluator, I'll present my report. Thank you, sir.
Now I would like to call Toastmaster Vishal to explain his role as a grammarian.
Good morning, Toastmaster Pradeep, fellow Toastmasters and respected guests. I am Vishal Gandhi. I am going to take a role of grammarian. So as a grammarian, my responsibility is to pay attention to all the speakers, listening carefully to their language uses, I will take note of any improper uses as well as some good uses, outstanding words, quotes, sayings and thoughts. For grammarian, it is also my duty to introduce word of the day and phrase of the day. So word of the day is resonant. So meaning is deeply impactful or emotionally powerful. For example, her story about failure was deeply resonant and inspired everyone in the room. Phrase of the day is catalyst for change. Meaning is something that triggers growth or transformation. Example is reading one book became a catalyst for change in my daily habits. So each speaker is encouraged to use the word of the day and the phrase of the day. I will present my report when called upon. And I will also report the uses of the word of the day and phrase of the day. Just like holy leaves lasting colors, may our words be resonant and act as a catalyst for change.
So there is method. Everything is depends upon the method. If I ask you clap randomly, you can clap right now. Start clapping. Now start as per my instruction. What is the difference? Clapping randomly and doing the things in the structure. The method is very important, right? So let us move to the first session for today's meeting, that repeats this session. And before calling the first speaker, Toastmaster Neha on the stage, I would like to call Toastmaster Gitanjali. Please explain the speech details of Toastmaster Neha. Please be on the dais.
Thank you so much. Namaskar and my soulful greetings to each one of you. Today, Toastmaster Neha will present her speech of Label 1, Project 2 from the Path, Presentation Mastery. Name of her project is Writing a Speech with Purpose. The purpose of this project for her is to learn or review basic method for writing a speech with a defined purpose and to present a well-organized speech on any topic. Timer, please note her allotted timings are 5 to 7 minutes. Speech title of our project is I am a human, not a parrot. All the best, Toastmaster Neha. I believe your presentation will be deeply resonant and inspire each one of us. Thanks and over to you, Toastmaster of the Day, Toastmaster Pradeep.
Thank you, Toastmaster Gitanjali. Please help me to welcome Toastmaster Neha on the dais. Toastmaster Neha, I am a human, not a parrot. I am a human, not a parrot. Toastmaster Neha.
Thank you. During class 9, during a science period, the science teacher walked inside the class and said two terrifying words: surprise test. Few minutes of him being inside, half of the class was outside as punishment. I survived for another couple of minutes and he asked me a question. I knew the answer, word to word, code to code. And the moment I stood up confidently to answer, my mind went for a toss. I stammered, muffled, and said, wo jo hota hai na. He laughed at me and of course I was ushered outside the class. Good morning, Toastmasters and dear guests. Today I would like to talk about the parrot that we were all made to be and the system that we mastered beautifully. Write an essay on a festival. I had memorized Holi and Diwali so well that I could celebrate in my dreams. Letter writing. Oh, I had the perfect script to solve 80% of such problems which fall within this territory. Lost your pen? Complaint letter. Strayed off problems? Complaint letters. Potholes on the roadside? Complaint letters. So much so that alien invasion? Complaint letters. The format that followed respectively are map, address,
line that goes respected that I would like to bring your kind attention towards the great problem that the world is facing today, that human race is at stake, and go on and on. The more I crammed, the more I scored, and the more I scored, the more I was appreciated, and I was the best student for my economics and English teacher. But do you understand the dark side of it all? When a child is only appreciated for the right answers, she grows up afraid of the wrong ones. When the mistakes are punished, then failure becomes an identity. And when memorization is celebrated, what happens? That the thinking takes a backseat. The words like I failed turns into I am a failure. Where do we teach resilience? Where do we teach emotional intelligence? Where do we teach that setbacks are part of growth? Where do we teach to question respectfully and criticize logically? Where do we teach the most important of all, the critical thinking, without emotional intelligence and social intelligence do not carry marks. Empathy works in silence, teamwork is not graded, and integrity and moral values do not have multiple choice question. I am not suggesting that academics don't matter. They matter. Science matters, discipline matters, algebra matters. But one's intelligence should not be confined to the marks alone. This reminds me of a scene last year. During the session 2024 and 25, my kid, when he was in nursery, 4.5 years old, I went for a medium. The teacher didn't have much good things to say about him. And she ended up saying that your kid is academically poor. He doesn't know how to write within the lines. Well, that no mattered the least to me. I asked her, how is he doing socially? And she said, with a very dull tone, that he is the first one who helps the others when in need. In the very same moment, I was a proud parent out there because I can teach him to draw straight lines later in future, but I hope the world doesn't teach him to neglect someone in need. But as the kid grows, the pressure intensifies. It reminds me of Kota, Rajasthan, which is a coaching institute, the capital of coaching institute, $1 billion industry, a staircase to India's premier institute, and that offers the recipe to crack those competitive exams. What they offer? They offer structure, discipline. They offer exam-centric approach, and so on and on. You know, with this, what comes in? The efficiency. But high-stakes exams like this, efficiency is required, otherwise it's dangerous. Efficiency, of course, help you crack the exams, but that does not mean the wisdom. So, a parrot does not complain about pressure. A parrot does not question the system. A parrot does not talk about the stress. It bows down obediently and follows what they are instructed to do. I would hereby like to request every one of you be the catalyst of change in the minds of the young people around you so that they get to identify their own identity. Because a parrot does not break down quietly. It breaks down trashly. Thank you so much.
Now I would like to call Toastmaster Aman Raj on the dais to explain the speech details of Toastmaster Janki. Toastmaster Aman Raj.
Greetings, fellow Toastmasters and dear guests. Today I have had the privilege to evaluate Toastmaster Janki's speech. The title of her speech is The Spark of Your Path. It is her level 2 project 3 speech from the Pathway Presentation Mastery. And the purpose of this project is to clearly define how Toastmasters envisions meeting and mentoring. Timer note, the timing is 5 to 7 minutes, and I would encourage her to use the word of the day resonant and phrase of the day, catalyst for change. Why I request that personally, because we all know that you have been both resonant in the Toastmasters as well as our catalyst for change and your past leadership also.
Toastmaster Janki, please be on the dais. The spark of your path, Toastmaster Janki, the spark of your path.
Thank you, Toastmaster. Raise your hand if you have joined Toastmasters to become a good leader. Okay. Just hands up for a moment. Look around the room. Okay. Now raise your hand if you have joined Toastmasters to become a good communicator. Just look around the room. Now raise your hand if you have joined or you are coming here just for the socializing and networking and to meet like-minded people. See, just look around the room. So now we have 3 groups of people present in the room. One who are here to become a good leader. Second, who are here to become a good communicator, good speaker. Third, who are just here for socializing, networking and meeting like-minded people. Different goals, but one intention, growth. Now imagine if I will pick one aspiring leader from here and connect with the leader who has been the path to the leadership. What will happen? Ideas will multiply, growth will accelerate, and mistakes will reduce. That is what mentoring is. Fellow Toastmasters and esteemed guests, today I am here to speak about mentoring with 3 aspects. Why mentoring is important, how it impacts on my path, and how you can make the most of this mentoring. Ready to hear about all 3?
Yes.
Okay. There is a saying that if someone has walked through the path, they can show you where the stones are. If you walk alone, you will learn through struggles. But if you walk with mentor, you will learn through wisdom. So fellow members, mentoring will help you to shorten your learning curve by giving you clarity and by preparing you for the challenges. Second, how it has an impact on me. My mentoring has been a different path. It started when I nominated myself for the VPE and president for XCOM. I got a call from a president of that tenure that you will have an interview with the senior members, so be ready for an interview. I was questioned, nervous. For Toastmaster also I have to take an interview. But let me tell you, the glimpse of the questions for VP were something like this. What was your vision? How will you plan your next 6 months with education session? How will you encourage members to come to the meeting? What are your plans for the breakout of the roles? For president, it has a different roles. How will you manage the entire team? You are going to represent the entire club to the districts. So what are your vision and how will you continue the legacy of the club? These questions were not kind of a pressurized interview. It helped me in my analytical thinking and make me prepared for the challenges that are coming on my way. So this is how this helped me, and I would like to acknowledge all of the members who interviewed me and who guided me. Still, if I stuck anywhere, I just call any of them and they guide me. I would like to acknowledge with the name my mentors, Toastmaster Vikram, Toastmaster Gitanjali, Toastmaster Tarun, Toastmaster Kirit sir, Toastmaster Trunal, although he is not a current member, but still he guides me, and Toastmaster Kiran. So thank you for guiding me. Now, last, how you all will make the most of it? Anyone?
By giving evaluation and
Sorry?
by giving feedbacks,
Yes.
we can help you.
Yes. Anyone?
Maybe you can share your learnings, your experience, and that will help others to do as well.
Yes. But that is a kind of from the mentor side. But we have to be a good mentee to gain all of those mentorship. For that, what are the good traits of mentee?
Curiosity.
Yes.
First is ability to listen.
Yes. Correct.
Participation.
Correct.
Ask for help.
Correct. Asking, don't hesitate to ask for the mentorship. Ability to listen. Participation. This is what? First, you have to be accountable, and willingness, as Nehal said, curiosity. Willingness to ask questions, to ask for mentorship, and to gain feedback. So, fellow members, don't hesitate to come up and ask for the mentorship, because sometimes that one communication, one mentor, or one good guidance will spark your path. Over to you, Toastmaster.
Thank you, Toastmaster Janaki, for the wonderful speech. Now let's move to the next speaker, Toastmaster Ankit. Before calling him on the stage, please help me to welcome Toastmaster Vikram to explain the speech details of Toastmaster.
Toastmaster Ankit is my target speaker. He is going through the path of innovative planning level 4, project 1, and he had given a project as a first speech. Now this is his second speech. The first speech was about membership practice and develop a plan. Now today he is going to share some aspects of his experience managing a project. Timer, please note, it's 5 to 7 minutes.
Please help me to welcome Toastmaster Ankit. Toastmaster Ankit, this time away from the spotlight 2.0. This time away from the spotlight 2.0, Toastmaster Ankit.
And the winner of this contest, who is going to represent our club in the area level, is. Oh, it seems that I am still not away from the contest fever. Dear Toastmaster of the day, fellow Toastmasters, and dear guests, if you have seen me in the previous contest seasons, you'll know one thing, that I just don't participate, I mentally win. Weeks before the contest, background music, my slow motion walk, and posing with a trophy in my hand. That's how competition is resonant with me. I and competition share a very strong relation, and that's why I chose to be a a little different this time. I did not compete, I became the contest chair. A man who loves the applauses voluntarily chose logistics. Contest season for me meant practicing my punchlines, perfecting my gestures, and timing my pauses. But this time around, I had to go through the rule books, arrange all the certificates, and ensure that the role player and contestant briefing was done on time. Trust me, growth from this corner seems so different and so difficult. But you know what was the hardest part? To keep that competitor inside me silent. Because it was always saying, you can still participate, back out. Just one more speech. Won't you miss the applauses? I had to keep that silent. I could not secretly say that I could have pulled off that line much better. Although I did say once or twice. But I did not say it out loud. Rome was not built in a day, and certainly not by a single person. To help this task perform better, I had my own team, my catalysts for change. Chief Judge, Toastmaster Janki, the most calm and sorted individual inside the room on that day. She had ensured that all the ballot counters and voting judges were prepared and briefed well enough so that there were no allegations of vote chori and double voting. And the VP Education, Toastmaster Isha, who was organized, sorted, and ready to jump in any moment of crisis. While I was on the stage holding towards the operations and logistics, they were behind supporting the frame and structure of this contest. And of course, Rome would not have been a beautiful city without the participant members. Members who still secretly wait for my 10 p.m. message to get the current status or count of the participants. This experience taught me one lesson. A contest is won on stage, but it is protected off the stage. When the contest ran smoothly, when speeches were delivered flawlessly, when table topics were spontaneous and brilliant, and when the results were declared without any fault, the contest chair did not get any applause. And honestly, I was okay with it, because this time my satisfaction came from others performing well. My adrenaline rush was not about my own perfect delivery, but by being the enabler of excellence. And that, my dear friends, is a greater power, quieter but eternal. All I wanted to say over here is that my competitive spirit might not have died down. I will still participate in the future contests. The competitor inside me is still alive and healthy. But this contest season did teach me an important lesson. Sometimes to grow, you may not step forward, but sometimes you need to step aside. This time, away from the spotlight, I stepped closer to leadership. And this is a stage which does not need any spotlight. What do you say, Toastmaster?
So this is the end of our prepared speech session. I would like to request Diana please explain the time details of each speaker.
There were total 3 speakers. all are qualified. Toastmaster Neha took 5 minutes 51 seconds. Toastmaster Janki took 6 minutes 40 seconds. Toastmaster Ankit took 5 minutes 43 seconds.
So in order to align this Toastmaster meeting towards learning experience, all the elements, they are aligned with each other. We have seen people, we have seen method. Now I am going to share two more elements which are aligned to create that resonant experience in the minds of members. If you see, is what Toastmasters is doing to create that resonant experience. They are using tools. Tools don't create chaos, misuse does. Now what are the tools we are using in celebrating Holi? These tools. Speaker, DJ speaker, pitchkari guns. Why that chaos might be get created when we are using this DJ? Because of loud sound, because of overuse of water, right? So we can use these tools to create a better experience for us. Next slide, please. The next very important element that is in Toastmaster is content, is material. What material we are presenting? What type of material we are using in Toastmasters? Our stories, personal stories, anything else Toastmasters? What material we are using in Toastmasters?
Speeches in our own way we are presenting. It may be of our own personal stories,
Yes.
or it may be from society and ways,
Yes.
such as
What
they
kind
are
of-
today.
Yes, yes. What kind of material we are using? If there is problem in the material, what will happen? What kind of material we are using in Holi?
Colors.
If
Dry
there is-
colors.
what kind of problems that might happen with us if the material is wrong?
Skin.
Yes. Anything else?
No,
Is that color going in our eyes?
Yeah.
If that color is going in our
It can create any health
it can-
issue.
So what are the fears that what we have to do in order to design Holi? We have to take care of these materials, we have to take care of these colors and all that things. So these are the very important elements, these are the very important pillars to create that powerful and impactful experience. Now let us move to the next session for today's meeting, that is table topic session. And to conduct this session, I would like to call Toastmasters to team. Please take the chair.
Can we switch on the lights? Good morning once again. We are at the most exciting segment of today's meeting, which is table topic session. So I'll be giving you a topic and you have to speak for 1 to 2 minutes. You may take 10 to 15 seconds to think about it. So timer, please note you have to show cards at 1, 1.5 and 2 minutes respectively. Green, yellow and red. This segment will practice truly thinking on your feet. And I urge to use the word of the day and phrase of the day. So let me call upon our first speaker who do not have any role, Tarun. Yes, sir. TM Tarun, which color defines your personality? Which color defines your personality, TM Tarun?
Good morning, fellow Toastmasters and guests. Good morning. As you grow, I think the personality or the color which defines your personality also changes. Right? When you are a kid, you are more energetic, more mischievous. So vibrant color, maybe a red, green, would define your personality. You are always there to do some mischief Your mother and father are always looking for you. Even if you have not done the mistake, if somebody shouts in the society, your mother and father would be the first one to doubt of you. As you grow up, maybe when you start assuming that you are matured enough, the color also, which reflects you, starts maturing. Maybe light plain colors like a light blue or a light pink would define the personality. To remain mature, to remain calm and composed would be the ask for the hour. And as you grow up in your professional life, at present what I feel, the color which resonates me best is a pure white color. White why? Because it shows purity. It shows that you can be approachable. People can come to you, talk to you without any hesitation, and you are always open for any discussion or deliberation. Thank you and over to you.
To make you prepared, I have already written the names which I am going to call. So please be prepared as your turn comes. So next we have PM Abhishek. PM Abhishek. I saw you raise the hand in my presiding officer address. So what do you prefer, natural color or pakka tube colors? What do you prefer, natural color or pakka tube color? PM Abhishek.
Thank you, CM Suzy, for this topic. Actually, I preferred a natural color, but when I was in a school life or college life, my friends and my childhood friends used to get so many unnatural colors. So there is silver tubes and everything, and we used to play in a kitchen and everything. And if we talk about next Durity, next Holi, so we are still planning for the same thing. So after completing this Toastmasters meeting, it is my responsibility to bring colors. So I will be going there, and the planning is the same as usual. And we have also planned for the food, DJ and everything. So there will be no chances of no fun. So we will be enjoying the Holi as usual, because we have our particular group, childhood group. We used to play with them only. So that's it.
Now I am scared to play Holi with you. Next we have guest Abhi. Guest Abhi, your topic is your favorite Holi memory. Your favorite Holi memory. Guest Abhi.
Hi everyone. So I think the best favorite memory is from my childhood only. So growing up, I used to not like Diwali because Diwali is like full of crackers, noise pollution and so on, and I am more like environment friendly. But Holi is the festival wherein family come together. We as I am Maharashtrian basically, and specifically with us we do have like a lot of colors, and then you have good food and so on. So it was a memories wherein a lot of people used to be so a lot of people used to come together, relatives, friends and so on, and we used to celebrate that. And specifically, I do not have like specific memory because I think each and every Holi was special to me, because I think when family is together, laughter is there and you have a different kind of joy inside you, and that is something that I cherish. And even now, even I have changed my cities, I do like Holi in this Vadodara as well. So as you said already, even I do like to celebrate. I like to spend time with my friends, have food, and even I think Holi is something that I feel that, as you rightly said, that Holi is something when you actually brings a true kind of joy. And again, it's very important that you have safe and joyful environment altogether. But I would actually I would say that just wishing you happy Holi again, and would urge you to, of course, play, say Holi, and yeah, that's it.
DM Rashmi. DM Rashmi, your topic is any special sweet or meal prepared at your house. Experience of any special sweet or meal prepared at your house during Holi. DM Rashmi.
Good morning, Toastmaster and respected guests. Actually, I like all festivals, and where we are living here in India, here all festivals are very joyful, colorful, and celebrated. So, I always prefer to celebrate every festival. And before my marriage, I went my hometown, and that time in Holi, my mothers and my relatives whole day in Holi festival, whole day they make foods, lots of food, different type of foods, and I remember one food, puwa. I don't know if you are aware that thing, but it was made from maida and milk, and just fry and dip in a chashni, means sweet, sugar sweet, and it was very tasty. But nowadays I miss these things because right now I am living in Vadodara, Gujarat. I hear people only celebrate the Holi with colors, no any food made inside, and they prefer to play Holi in the morning time, right? When first time I was here, in the morning time 9 o'clock, all my neighbors came in front of my house and asked me to play Holi. So that Holi was very remembered for me, because that they know any that day I was not any made of food, and only play the Holi with colors and my neighbors. It was a good experience. Thank you.
Thank you, DM Rashmi. Next we have a guest, Luke. Guest Luke, your topic is any funny incident from your childhood during Holi. Any funny incident during your childhood during Holi. Yes, Luke.
So good morning, fellow Toastmasters. Thank you for this topic, Toastmaster. So, since I'm hailing from Tamil Nadu, usually we don't celebrate Holi in Tamil Nadu. But still, there are few festivals, temple festivals that used to happen in my place, where we used to play with color powders, throwing and filling those color powders mixed with water inside the balloons, throwing at the at our friends and everyone. So those are such moments which I still cherish to be remembering about. So yeah, thank you.
Thank you. Yes. Toastmaster Isha. Your topic is Holi in school versus Holi now. What has changed? Holi in school versus Holi now. What has changed?
I want to ask all of you one question. Can you explain in your own words, what do you think about Holi?
Colors.
Colors, right. I also think of colors. But today I want to talk about something different. Some different colors of life. I remember I was in stage, 5 years old kid. I was just made a green flower in a school drama. I was standing on the right side. I even remember the color, green color. I didn't have a good friendship with stage in my childhood. I only participated because my teacher used to do it, and I had my marks. So just for my marks, I used to participate in stage. But colors of life,
changes when you become older. And one day I came in Toastmasters and I was called upon for table topic. I came and the fear of my childhood once upon came in my mind. But I realized, like, to embrace the different color. Why? Why to only go for black and white color? Choose green, yellow, blue. Life is colorful. So I was elected to become the Vice President Education, and I experienced a color of joy this Friday because the agenda was on time. And I wanted to be just audience and enjoy the meeting until I was called upon table topic. But I also loved this kind of color of joy. So many things changed, my perspective changed, and the joy of being on stage. I love this thing. Thank you so much. Anyone volunteering would want to come from guest? From guest.
After.
Next.
Who that?
Sanket.
I will do my
I'm very happy you came. Sanket.
Yes, sir.
Yes, Sanket. Your topic is prepare an agenda for your family or friends for a holy day. Prepare an agenda for a holy day for your friends and family.
Hello everyone, my name is Sanket. So I haven't celebrated Holi from last 12 to 13 years ago because on that day my younger brother was passed away unfortunately. So I have two kids right now, two daughters. One is 7 years old and one is 3 years old. So right now उन्होंने भी अभी तक खेला ही नहीं है due to that incident only. So this year I have planned क्योंकि वो हर साल मुझे पूछते ही रहते कि पापा why we are not हाँ. So इस बार मैंने प्लान किया है कि
Now I would like to call timer. Dear Mama,
Today there were total 7 speakers for the table topic. 5 speakers qualified and 2 speakers disqualified. Speakers qualified, Toastmaster Tarun took 1 minute 33 seconds, Toastmaster Abhishek took 1 minute, Guest Avoli took 1 minute 51 seconds, Toastmaster Rashmi took 2 minutes 10 seconds, Toastmaster Isha took 2 minutes 11 seconds. Thank you.
Thank you. We will now break for 5 minutes. Can we pause the video?
No, thanks.
Timer has come.
So let's move to the third session for today's meeting, that is general evaluation session. And to conduct this session, I would like to call Toastmaster Vishal. Please be on that.
Thank you, Team Modi. Evaluation, when we heard this word evaluation, it's a very heavy word, right? We feel that evaluation is only for the students, someone who is taking the training, or some junior people. But this is completely misconception. Evaluation is required for everyone and for every situation. Now why? There are so many examples. Do you really need the Virat Kohli coach, any batting coach? Still he needs it. Even Roger Federer, who won so many Grand Slam tournaments, still he needs the coach. And our Prime Minister Narendra Modi, he also has advisory committee. So everyone needs the coach. Why? Because no one is perfect. Everyone needs the improvement, and that is what the role of this evaluation. And every situation, it means what? Like they came from this Chakli circle, lot of traffic. I evaluated. it is better to come from the Pasana Bhai. And even few weeks back, I had a big fight with my boss. I evaluated how we could restrict or prevent this type of behavior. So the point is that evaluation is required for everyone and every situation, and that's what my role is today. So as a general evaluator, I will evaluate this entire meeting starting from the end, and I will evaluate this entire meeting, but I will also evaluate the role players also, and I will give the positive constructive feedback what went well, and as well as give my recommendations and all. And for the benefits of the guest, this entire session is divided in 3 sections. One is for the evaluation, where the evaluator will come, these 3 evaluators will come, and they will give the evaluation report for all these 3 speakers. Second one is the tech team, so tech team will also give the evaluation report, and last is mine, general evaluation report.
One TT evaluated is also there.
Yeah. Yes. So today, if someone asks me who will win the World Cup, it is very easy to say India will win the World Cup. But it is very difficult today who will win this evaluation. All 3 are master in the evaluation. So with this, I would like to invite our most veteran Toastmaster, Gitanjali Madam. Please come on the stage and
Toastmaster Vishal Shara. Again, my soulful greetings to each one of you. Toastmaster Neha, my heartfelt thanks to you for presenting such issue-based speech. Your speech title, I am a human, not a parrot, was quite an interesting and innovative speech title. Audience became enthusiastic about your speech. They wanted to know what is the correlation between human and parrot. Presentation was quite mesmerizing. Audience took great interest in your presentation. Your opening was really wow. Content of your speech and your eye contact with the audience was quite admirable. Your command over language was excellent. You tried to explain the deep side or the dark side of our education system, which is something very great. It's not easy for everyone to say in this way. All the 3 parts of a speech were related with each other thoroughly. Many takeaways were there in your speech. You were able to captivate the minds of audience through your presentation. Indeed, it was a good presentation, but to make you an excellent speaker, I have few recommendations for you. Though you have good tonal quality, but throughout your presentation, your pitch remains same. Thus, you need to do hard work in your voice modulation. Use small pauses to restrict your speed for the better understanding. But don't take long pauses, as you have taken very long pauses between 2 long pauses in your speech. Lastly, you have not used stage area in a fruitful manner. You remain safe at one place. But if you could have used stage in a fruitful manner, you could have created your connectivity with the audience in a better way. To sum up, it was a nice presentation. This is a story of your inner courage and strength. With the presentation, you prove that you are a catalyst for change. I believe in upcoming days, you will be one of the best speakers of our club. All the best for the future. Thanks, and over to you.
For a wonderful evaluation. With this, I would like to invite Toastmaster Raman. Please come on the stage for the evaluation. Over to you.
Greetings, dear fellow Toastmasters and my dear guests. Today, I am going to evaluate TM Janki's speech, her speech title, The Spark of Your Path. Toastmaster Janki, when I was listening to your speech, I was reminded of a quote. And I know it is so boring, every evaluation I begin with a quote, but it is very pertinent here. See, the quote says that arrogance and pride concerns about who is right, but wisdom and knowledge concerns about what is right. Toastmaster Janki, your speech, your manner of giving the speech have exemplified what a mentor should be. Because a mentor, in Toastmasters at least, does not shout orders to the mentees. He or she brings them in the conversation. Excellent use of questions peppered throughout the speech to bring the audience in. What I liked most about your speech was not only you engaged with the audience, but you also made the audience engage with each other. That was a very commendable feat which I have rarely seen here. Excellent speech clarity, your voice was audible. But another thing that I liked very much was the way in which you spoke. It was so calm, it was so soothing. See, this is the point of being a mentor. You first of all, you have to put the anxieties of your mentees at ease. And just by hearing your speech, we felt this quiet before the storm of Holi, the meditative quiet, where we are in communion with gods and our gurus. So I congratulate you on that. Now, every speech evaluation has to come with a bit of advice and suggestions. So here I would say that here at Toastmasters we learn from each other, and I would suggest that we can let other Toastmasters also be our mentors. We can let other Toastmasters also be the catalyst for our own change. So here I am going to discuss with you some good points of other Toastmasters speech that you can also incorporate by observing, by embodying them. So first of all, from TM Neha, the speech was so important, especially from the point of view of Toastmasters, to not memorize a speech, to let it go, right? If one memorizes a speech or if one memorizes everything in life, there is bound to, mistakes can happen. So what you can do from next time is you can take the keywords and you can improvise on the spot. That would help clear your brain, and that would make you have more presence of mind in the moment. From TM Ankit, you can work a bit on your voice modulation. Just a little bit goes a long way. With saying this, I would say an excellent speech again. And you messaged me that you were not able to use the phrase of the day and the word of the day. But I would say that if anyone here has embodied the word of the day resonant, it is you by your speech. So I congratulate you.
So I would request Toastmaster Vikram, please come on the stage. Have a big round of applause.
Thank you, Toastmaster Vishal. Toastmaster Ankit, what a dramatic opening. You created that same scene of tension, suspense, and also that anxiety of who is going to represent our club in the area level. In fact, I was also tense again. When many are interested to know or listen to a contest speech, you made a speech about arranging the contest also interesting. The backstage activities, the tension that comes until everyone settles down and then the contest begins. That palpable scene was able to be displayed in your speech. Competitor inside you is missing the applause. That's what you quoted. But I disagree respectfully. Because you still receive the applause and the credit of being one of the best contest chairs. Because a contest chair is more of kind of a wicket keeper. A good wicket keeper is never acknowledged. But when he messes up, everybody knows. Contest protected off the stage. This reiterates the fact that Toastmaster contest is conducted with the right spirit always, and you are a part of that spirit. When a champion like Ankit speaks, it's easy to judge and mark in the ballot, but it's very difficult to evaluate as an evaluator. Today you gave the difficulty in me of evaluating you rather than judging you with a ballot. Your style of humor and some seriousness, this blend is always perfect in you and your speeches. Now every speech should be delivered as though the audience are listening to you for the first time. You assumed that everybody knew that you were the contest chair, and there was a contest that happened last week in Vadodara Toastmasters Club and you declared the winner. You could have given a background about that contest, the Toastmaster meeting that happened in Vadodara Toastmasters Club, and there you were the contest chair. Because you should always assume that the intellectual capability of your audience is null before you give the speech, and when you come and give the speech, you are giving some input to those audience. You could have narrated a problem, maybe the chief judge would say there was no problem, but you could have told that there should be some challenges that you would have faced in a contest, as simple as a contestant did not respond or a role player did not walk in early, and how did you plan to manage this situation? This is the only recommendation I give for this speech. All the best.
So it's time for the timers report. Please come on the stage.
All three evaluators are qualified. Toastmaster Gitanjali took 2 minutes 57 seconds. Toastmaster Amarraj took 3 minutes 10 seconds. Toastmaster Vikram took 3 minutes 1 second.
Poll is launched. So we'll wait for 1 minute.
You continue.
So now the first section is over. Now we'll move to the second session. So I would request Toastmaster Jamil, please come on the stage and share the report for the table topic players. Yeah. Over to you, Toastmaster Jamil.
Table topic master is always have a surprise element, like what subject will come and who will come as a speaker, but it was listed here. But today we have one more surprise element, like who is going to evaluate. So it was TM Chenmay, but somehow I am going to evaluate this. So this is a surprise for all. Today's table topic master had many different colors as a subject. So it came with different colors. And all the speakers, they were also speaking, showing different colors of Holi. For example, somewhere like Pakka color, they are going to give a long-lasting impression. There are some people who played like a natural colors, they are going to give us a good fragrance. We love to inhale many times. So all those people were doing great about their table topics given. Our first table topic speaker was Tarun, our seasoned Toastmaster, and the subject was which color defines your personality, and he stick to that subject very well. He defined different phases of his life with respect to different colors of a Holi or we see in our day-to-day life. Like he gives an analogy, and lastly he said like his current life is like color white, giving peaceful environment, and he want to live in some peaceful environment. So it was very good speech by TM Tarun, sticking to the subject, and he utilized different starting, body and end. So it was very well structured speech by Toastmaster Tarun. Then second speaker was TM Abhishek about natural and Pakka color. So he said that in the childhood he was playing with some dirty colors and be afraid of playing with him. But he also told very well that he is sergeant at arms from the childhood. He was doing all logistics, like from where to bring color, where to bring teacher and all. So that was very, again, he was sticking to the subject and gave a very good speech. Then third speaker is our guest Avoli. She also mentioned about her likes and dislikes, about festivals like how Diwali means for her and how Holi means for her, and she talked about family togetherness and enjoying celebrating this with all different family members. So she liked that memories playing Holi with the family. So again, it was a very good speech by guest Holi. Then we have T.M. Rashmi. She was talking about what different kind of meal or sweet she was preparing during Holi, and again it gives us a different flavor of colors with respect to different zone or region of India. So someone from North India, someone from Maharashtra, someone from Tamil Nadu, Gujarat. So it is also giving us a flavor of how India is united one color with different colors, like a white color made up of 7 different colors. So it was again a very good speech by T.M. Rashmi about her experience with preparing different kind of meal. Then we have guest Loki to give some funny incident during Holi, but as I said, we have a different region united in one. So in Tamil Nadu, they are also playing these colors and balloons, water and everything, but they may give some different name. But it's just a different name, but celebration is same. So he also tried to stick to that subject and gave very good idea about how they play Holi in Tamil Nadu. Isha gave very good analogy about Holi and life. Like in Holi, and T.M. Shruti also mentioned, like in early days she was having some minimum colors, and then she grew to use many different colors. So T.M. Isha also said in childhood she was not having that stage relationship, but now she has moved with different colors of life and she is fond of using stage. So that's how she was able to stick to the subject. And guest Sanket about preparedness with family, and she had some incident, and I am with you, Mr. Sanket, because even my father, one of the uncle died at a young age, and that uncle was fond of mango. So after his demise, my father didn't eat mango lifetime. It's almost 70 years. My father has not eaten mango in life, and he was fond of bringing mangoes for us every day on that summer, and we were enjoying it. He was just enjoying us celebrating the mango. So these are the different colors and phases of life we have to see. So all the contestants have given their best for this table topic master. I congratulate all. Thank you.
This is time for our tag team. So I would request timer, Toastmaster Amit, please come on the stage. Yeah. So I would request Toastmaster Vikram, our counter, please come on the stage and share the details.
I'm here today to give the R counter report. Special applause for people who did not consciously use the R counter, the filler words. Vishal, Geetanjali, Amanraj, Janaki, Ankit, Tarun, and Shruti. A round of applause. Now I saw guest Sanket, Jaimeen, Amit. They all had that taboli, they all had that so. Logi, Isha, you all had so, but that's okay. It's just twice. When you speak for more than 2 to 3 minutes, that's going to happen. Collectively, we will stop using these words. Then there was a long pause, an unintentional long pause from Neha. That's okay, considering that the stage time gives you more practice to avoid all these things. Apart from that, I was expecting to hear a little more so's and ums, but then I'm disappointed. That's something good about this meeting. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Toastmaster Vikram. So I would request Toastmaster Vishal, please come on the stage and share the reports for the grammarian. Please have a report for the Thank you.
Greeting Toastmasters and guests. So today we had a resonance speeches. So today word of the day was used by Toastmaster Gitanjali, Toastmaster Raman Raj, Toastmaster Ankit, Toastmaster Pradeep, and Toastmaster Tarun. Phrase of the day was used by Toastmaster Neha, Toastmaster Raman Raj is used 2 times, Toastmaster Ankit, Toastmaster Gitanjali. So some good quotes, some good words used. One is cherished, one is mesmerizing, one is embodied, and some word I could not understand. One good quotes are that quotes used by our TM Janki, TM Ankit, TM Aman Raj, TM Pradeep, and TM Tarun. So one is if someone work through path, ideas will multiply, mistakes will reduce, growth accelerates. That is one quote. Second is sometimes one conversation, one mentor, one moment of guidance can spark your path. So good phrases are ready to jump in, enabler of excellence, tools don't create chaos, misuse does. Quality impact creates quality experience. As you grow, color changes, personality changes. Okay, so that's all from the. I could not find any improper grammarian uses. Maybe I could not understand that much, but I think overall grammar was good.
So this last section for the general evaluation report. So Sergeant at Arms Toastmaster Abhishek started the meeting at 10:30. So kudos to all the role players who came in time. Because of that, we could able to start this meeting. And kudos to 2 kids. They attended this entire meeting without any noise. So kudos to them. One recommendation for the Toastmaster Abhishek, though he has played his role nicely, he explained the mission and the rules and regulations of the club. He could use few of the sentences related to the theme. That is one recommendation. He handed over stage to our presiding officer, Toastmaster Dhruti. She has explained that in her childhood how she celebrated the Holi in a different ways. She started with the water balloons and so on, and then the tube color, pakka color. And what I like most, that she nicely correlated the theme Holi with the Toastmaster. So good job over here. Then book review, Toastmaster Jaimin. So first of all, Toastmaster Jaimin, I like your kurta. And see, this will be the catalyst for me to buy same type of kurta. Book title, Courage to be Disliked. So this book is all about the conversations between the philosopher and the young man. So we can all correlate with that conversation. For me, the major takeaway is why I need to read this book is somewhere I also learn to say no. So it is very important to say no in some situations. And last but not least, I could see today a different Jaimin. He looks more energetic and dynamic. So kudos to you, Jaimin. Thank you. Then Toastmaster of the day, Toastmaster Pradeep. theme is Holy by Design. Toastmaster Pradeep, I have seen so many your session as a Toastmaster of the day, but today also you look very cool and composed. You have demonstrated how that one of the best team OD has to take this entire meeting. When I look at this Holi theme, I was expecting Holi means he will explain about how we celebrate the Holi's foods and all these things that you will explain. But you came up with a different completely theme. You correlated completely Holi theme versus our Toastmaster meeting agenda, and that I was not expecting. Even I think no one was expecting. So good job over here. And yes, I think 2 days back that I think Toastmaster Isa has asked about this particular role, and within 2 days he took up this role, and even he prepared the PPT also. I know it's a time-consuming job for preparing the PPTs and creating the contents and all. Now moving to the table topic master or presiding officer. Nicely conducted the session. I able to correlate with that. Recently we had a 10th exams over. So I read in the newspaper, the paper was very easy. Same thing also, all the topics are very easy. So sometimes also it gives opportunity for the guest to speak on the topic. So everyone has enjoyed. I think everyone has spoken almost 2 minutes of time. So good job over here. One recommendation over here. I know you and Isa both are good friends. So you shake hands with her, but I didn't see you shake hands with the rest of the role players. Yes. Yes. Other one, next one is the table topic evaluator, Toastmaster Jamie. So Jamie really deserves a big round of applause because he in the meeting. He was not mentally prepared, because sometimes then we prepare for the meeting, so we come up with some preparation. But immediately in the meeting, he took the, even first time he has taken this role as a table topic evaluator, and he has well explained about all the role players, that what exactly, what was the topic and how they have delivered their short speech. So good job over here. Only one recommendation is, as I mentioned, evaluation. In the evaluation, we give what went well, that we have done it, we have given them what went well, but how, and we need to give the constructive feedback also, where they need to improve. So that was something I feel it was missing. You also need to give the constructive feedback so that they can improve next time. And about the tag team, I think I don't have any major recommendation on the tag team. Timer, you have done excellent job. Only point is you could also able to stitch the small story with your role, that you could able to do, or you could do it. Grammarian, Toastmaster Vishal, excellent. I know grammarian is very difficult job. I have never ever taken this role, to be very honest with all of you. Only one recommendation is you have taken a long pose, which Gitanjali madam has explained, right? We need to take the pose, but pose and the long pose both are different. So somewhere you need to work on that pose. Toastmaster Vikram, I know you are very busy today, even though you have taken up this role. So yeah, only one recommendation here, Toastmaster Vikram, for you. The Toastmaster Gitanjali, when she was evaluating and when she was mentioning about the evaluation and all, she was using the voice modulation in the evaluation. So that you could also able to do it, like little bit voice modulation, so little bit you feel the speech or your speech was little bit monotone. That is one small recommendation. Yeah, so that's all. So we all enjoyed, right, in this entire meeting. Again, kudos to all the role players. Over to you, Toastmaster of the day. Thank you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Vishal, for the wonderful general evaluation session. And now it's time to closing of today's theme. I would like to close this theme with one very powerful statement from Albert Einstein. No problem can be solved with the same level of thinking with which it was created. That means if you have a problem, you have to solve that problem from different thinking levels, from different levels. So what are the different levels that are required to think? In Toastmaster, people, method, tools, measurement, and the one of the most important is material. These are the 5 very important levels. No matter whether you are working as a working professional, or whether you are presenting your speech in Toastmaster, or whether you are playing polo. These are the 5 levels: man, material, machine, method, and measurement. And you have to solve the problems at these 5 levels. We in manufacturing, we are using this tool, HIUM 6M. This is a tool. And you can customize that tool for Toastmaster experience, for Toastmaster meeting, for holy design, and in manufacturing also. That's all from my side. Thank you.
Thank you, Team Pradeep. What a wonderful theme, and you resonated wholly with the Toastmasters. So very well done. I thank you all the role players, evaluators, and participants. You made this meeting a success. I will give you 30 seconds. Please check your WhatsApp guest. You can check your VDM guest group. We have polls for the best speakers, best evaluator. So please do cast your votes. Alright, so before we wrap up, I have few announcements. We have attendance sheet, so kindly make sure you give your name in the attendance sheet before you leave this room. And on 8th of March, we have a special day. What it is? Women's Day. So on that day, we have a special member who is taking our Toastmaster of the Day role, who is someone who is experienced, veteran. I love her a lot. So who is she? I will not tell you, of course. So let's meet on 8th of March, okay? And also renewals for next 6 months are already open. So I request all the current members to renew as soon as possible so that it is a smooth process. And for the guest, you may contact TM Jaimin, please. You may contact him for the
People will know you.
Everyone already knows TM Jaimin has taken 2 roles today. Thank you. And that is it. Now I will take quickly guest feedback. So how was the experience, guest Logi?
Yeah, it was quite good and it was very expected. I'm looking forward to John's club.
Great.
Yeah, I think it was amazing session, and I think for me also coming to the table topic as speaker for the first time, I was very nervous. But thank you everyone. I think to the faces that I actually was looking into, they're also very supportive that yes, you can do it, and this is how the environment should be. So very supportive environment. I think from each one of you, the way that you have given constructive feedback is also very good, and this is going to improve us. Yeah.
Yeah,
Looking
yeah,
forward
to
to
our hands.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So I was taking a help of PI to improve my communication skill. But after attending this session, I believe that AI cannot replace the human.
Very well said.
Natural intelligence.
Meeting was very good. It was very timely and structured, and everything was very nice about it.
Future Simpy, I would, future Toastmaster Simpy, I would love to have your opinion.
So firstly, I don't feel like a guest at all now since I'm familiar with most of the faces and experience was really good as usual. And the best part is I love the way everyone dressed today because I'm a very colorful person. So I'm liking everyone like yellow, orange, green. So it's like more of like I'm playing Holi here in my mind with the colors. So it was amazing and yeah, it was a great experience. Thank you everyone.
We have the results
Some
now.
last sir is there.
Yeah, can we have your quick introduction?
So he is second time.
I am attending this second time.
Achha,
Maybe because of some other assembly I am unable to join this. But altogether the session was very good. In the sense all the Toastmasters are prepared very well. And they are also, their comments also and the looks they are seeing in the whatever the improvement area. That's also they are giving in the positive way. That is also the good thing that I am observing.
Thank you.
We have the results today. I will request TM Pradeep to be on stage.
Best tabletop speaker, Toastmaster Tharu. Best prepared speaker of the day, Toastmaster Amity. Best evaluator, Toastmaster Vikram.
Best role player TM Jaimin. Best supporting role player TM Vikram again. I will finally conclude this meeting. Do visit our regular meeting again.